while since I've uploaded a video, but I thought I would share today how you can make your Samsung device aesthetic. I know I've seen a lot of videos on how to make that happen for iPhones now with the new iOS 14, but I thought I would share how you can achieve this same type of look on your Samsung device. I have the Galaxy C Flip in the color mirror purple, so I want to make my phone look the same way that it looks on the outside, or match the color scheme. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove these widgets. So go ahead and hold down on each widget and move it. Move, move, move. Then I'm going to hold down on the home screen. I'm going to go ahead and select themes because that's the first thing that I want to change. I'm going to go to the search bar, and what I'm looking for is a purple color theme. So I'm going to select purple here, and you can see they have a lot of different options. Some are paid versions and some are free versions, but I already saw one that I like, so I'm going to go ahead and download it. Well, this one I already downloaded it, so I'm just going to apply it, and I'll be right back after that because this will change the whole system. So it's going to pause for a little bit while it applies the theme. After applying the theme, I want to go ahead and start adding some widgets to my home screen. So I'm going to hold down on the home screen, and that's going to bring up a menu. At the bottom, you can select widgets. And one of the apps that I downloaded, or widgets that I downloaded, was the animated photo widget. And this widget, what it allows you to do is put a photo frame on your home screen. So I'm going to select add, and you can play around with the settings. So you can switch the effects. I like the fade in and out between pictures, so I'm going to leave it like that. You can also select the interval, so how often do you want it to switch from one picture to the next. You can choose seconds, minutes, or hours. I'm gonna download shorten the time from 10 seconds down to about 8 seconds. The next thing you can do is select the photo frame for your pictures. There's a lot of different ones. Some are very cute here, but I prefer the original for the theme that I'm going for right now, so I'm going to leave it like that. And you can also purchase the pro version of this app to have a little bit of more different things you can do with it. I'm going to select done, and that's going to bring up an option menu, and you can either select a folder of all the pictures that you wanted to cycle through, or you can select specific photos from any folder that you want. But I'm gonna go ahead and select the folder. I have this folder called aesthetic, which already pictures that I downloaded from Pinterest that I want to use for this. And then once it go ahead and place this here, I'm gonna move it and resize it, and I want it to be about right there in the middle. Then I'm gonna hold down again on the home screen, select widgets, and this time I want a countdown for my calendar. I'm gonna select add and pick a date. I would like the date night. I'm gonna hold down on that widget, select the settings, and I'm going to change the transparency. I think I want this at about 90. And I don't want it to switch with dark mode, so I'm going to turn that option off and then hit save. Then I'm going to go ahead and hold down again on widgets on the home screen and then select widgets. And this time I'm going to go for the clock, and I'm going to switch it to digital. I'm going to go ahead and add it to my home screen, move it to the desired location, select settings, and then I'm going to bring that down to about 80%. Again, removing that dark mode matching. Hit save. I think I want to play around with the location of this again. I'm going to select down on the home screen again, select widgets, and this time I want the device care, and I'm going to put a 4x1 and select add. That brings it to a different home screen. I'm going to move it back to where I want it. I'm going to hold down on the widget, select settings, play around with the transparency. I think I want this at about 70%. Again, I don't want it to match dark mode, so I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to leave it with a white background color instead of black. Then hit save. Then I'm going to hold down on my widget screen, on my home screen again, select widgets, and this time I'm going to go for the memo widget, which is another app that I downloaded that lets you write anything and play around with the background of the widget and things like that. So you'll see right now. So I'll do the 2x1, select add. I already added a memo, so I'm going to do this text right here. I'm going to go for the widget settings, and I want to change the background color. I'm going to use a photo as a background. You can use your own pictures, or you can use some that have been shared. So I like this one right here. I'm going to resize this box, and I want this portion here of the picture. I'm going to hit save. After I've hit save, I'm going to play around with the text, how big I want it, and I think I want it about 19. And then I can change the style of the text, and if I want it italicized, underlined, and you can add some shadow to it. You can do bold. I want to leave it bold and italicized. I want it in the middle and then in the center, where you can bring it down or up. I think I want it in the center. Yes, in the center looks better. And then you can add a border color if you wanted to, but I don't. You can switch the text color, but I'm fine with the white. And you can do the border color if you did choose to add one. So if let's say I want this like purple pinkish looking one, but I'm not gonna go with the border. Then hit X and then hit save. This will add the widget to your home screen, and you can move it around. I'm gonna move it up here and resize so that it fills from left to right my screen. Then I'm gonna hold down on my home screen again, select widgets, and this time I'm gonna add the weather, a 2x2, select add, select my location, hold down on the widget, resize, and move to my desired location. Then I'm going to hold down on the widget again, select settings, and I'm going to switch the transparency to about 90%. Then hit save. And this one I want it to be right here. And there we have it. Now I have an aesthetic phone. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you've done this or tried this, let me know how it turns out. Thank you.